My name is Donnie Aaron. I'm the former IKC World Super Lightweight Champion. I'm also the head coach of Karate Mafia Fight Team. And with me today I have Andrea KGB Lee and Andy the Crazian Wynn, who are both world champions. And this is their hour to talk to you about MMA, and maybe in a little bit different way than you're used to. We're going to have fun, and we're going to be loose, and we're going to have a good time, and no subject is off limits, so we're going to talk about all kinds of things. This will be a weekly thing that we do every Sunday night from 8 to 9 p.m. It'd be something we do every Sunday night. So tune in to this podcast or this video cast to see us get wild and crazy and who knows what. Anyway, Andy, introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up? I'm Andy Wynn. They call me the Crazian. I am the first Atomweight King of the Cage champion, and I'm excited to be here. And you can just shoot me up some questions, and I'll answer them as quickly as I can.
I'm Andrea KGB Lee, and I fight with Invicta and Legacy. I'm also the Legacy World Champion. And yeah, shoot us some questions. Great.
Okay, so now I'm going to direct you to Butkus, because she's not introducing herself.
I didn't know if I was supposed to.
Her nickname is Butkus. Her name is Chelsea Ray, the newest member of Karate Mafia, Chelsea Butkus Ray.
What's up? I don't know what you want me to tell people.
So what's up? That's all you got? That's all you got. What's up?
That's it.
Wow.
What's up? Send me some questions.
Man, I had a lot to say when I was your age.
I have a lot to say. It's not about
None
that.
of it meant anything.
I have a lot to
But
say. It's not about that shit.
right on. All right, cool. All right, so we got some big stuff coming up, man, in the next few weeks. As I said, I'm the head coach of Karate Mafia, and a lot of our guys are fighting on Legacy 57 here in Bossier City, in our hometown. And Andy the Crazian Wynn is one of them, and she's going to kick off the TV side of the card against her sister, B Wynn.
That is not my sister. That is not my sister. I do not. No.
Now,
You all just have the same last
she
name.
can say what she wants. Somewhere down the Vietnamese totem pole, their genetics cross, and they're related.
It's like Smith and Davis.
Whatever. It's Nugent. I only know two Nugents.
Is
I
that
know B
Nugent?
Nugent and Andy Nugent.
It's not Nugent. He's more educated than that. Don't believe him.
She's angry because she's cutting weight. It's okay.
She is cutting weight.
And this is true. Good point, Buckus. She is angry. She is angry because she's cutting weight.
I'm good, buddy.
She's angry at me.
It's a rocky
Hangry. Hungry and angry.
She's hungry and angry. She's hangry.
Hangry.
She's angry.
Well, I don't deprive her of food. I encourage her to eat more protein.
Yes, you do.
Of course
Do
you do.
I not?
Yes, you do.
Anyway, so Andy's doing a fantastic job on her weight cut, and even though she's cranky as shit today, I hope that we have a good time for the next 30 minutes or whatever we got left.
That was a quick.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So we gave our intros. Let's talk about Legacy 57, because this is a big card. This is a big, probably, in my mind, you won the world title for King of the Cage. That was a big deal. It was a big deal for me as your coach, and it was a big deal for you as a fighter. But as far as being on a live world stage in front of so many live viewers, in my mind, this is kind of your biggest performance test so far. How do you feel about this fight as compared to maybe some of the others, even the world title fight?
Well, last time I fought for Legacy, it went to the judges, and it went to decision. It wasn't not in my favor. So I hate to fight like I am insecure about my ground game. So then, like the next fight I fought was King of the Cage, and I just fought like how I should fight. And so now I'm excited that Legacy's having me back, and I'm going against a girl named B Wynn. She is not my sister. Not. Because I will be nicer to my sister.
Is that like not or like fucking not?
No.
It's an R-rated program.
Maybe
You can
she's
say
hungry.
that.
I think I said the first one. You should be proud.
Yeah, you can drop that bomb.
Why y'all being mean?
See, Andrew loves everybody.
I'm scared.
The tree hugging bird saver.
Hey, I help too.
Y'all are just fighting, you know?
Okay, so one thing I forgot to say, and I need to lay some ground rules about this talk show up front, is that if anybody says "huh" to me all night long, that person owes me a body shot. Not necessarily off me, but off of somebody that I
Like a
choose.
6 or a 7?
Huh?
No.
Oh, what just happened? What just happened? I just broke the rule.
You said you said You gotta do a body shot.
I guess
You gotta do it off of Steve over there.
you don't get the pick, homie.
Yes,
I'm making the cameraman
I'll
laugh.
pick it. There we go. Cole Steele, thank you for the
He
code.
said it's so clear and articulate.
That was a laugh. I didn't say no.
Bullshit.
Okay.
Ooh, what's that, bro?
I mean to spray lime juice on your hat. I mean to spray a lot of things on your hat. But I did. Anyway. So who am I doing a shot with? By myself? I'm the first one to break my own rule. Am I a dumbass or what? I broke my own rule. I'm the first one to break it. Wow. Okay. All right. So what am I drinking?
I'll shot.
I'll shoot.
No, maybe she shouldn't be drinking. Maybe she
I'll
shouldn't be
do
drinking.
something with you.
Yeah.
I'll do just a little bit. Just a little
Don't
bit.
say
I
it.
don't
Don't say
want
it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
to, just a little bit. I'm not saying
Just
H2A.
You're smarter than I am.
Whoa! Did anybody hear that?
Yeah, well, he did.
It's
Yes.
recording.
We're recording here, and there.
Yes.
Oh no, hold on. These were body shots. These were not just shots that we do. The rule was body shots.
Just give me a shot.
No.
I'm not.
The whole rule was if you say you do a body shot.
Does this count?
The person that I choose is Wendy.
I'll do a body shot off your hand.
That's not a body shot. On
That is part of your body.
So
Where do I need to be?
we're gonna go get. Oh.
So everybody, just so you know, this is
Down.
my husband. And my husband is fixing to do a body shot off of
Wendy.
Wendy.
Who wouldn't, right? Come on.
But
Shot.
I don't care.
Right on.
Okay. There's that.
What?
That's just how to gather around.
I guess she's got to like lay on the floor. Can't lay right here.
This is like spring break.
Can you imagine how many
Or she has to lay right here. Yeah, we can probably lay right here.
Okay.
You probably have to lay right here. Not on the floor. Right here. There you go.
I can't believe I messed him up in the
This is going down, right? Wait, where did the honk come from?
The first
Who's
Huh?
the honk?
He said body shots. And I said
You
like
said
a
huh
six.
too?
I was saying, where did the honk
That's
come
like 3 shots out of it, right?
No, I didn't
It's a
say.
good
Let's let's squash the thing for just a minute because right now I'm like 6 shots in the hole.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll make it.
You're not
So
gonna make it.
we're gonna act like we're 1-1, me and you. Okay?
Okay.
We're 1-1, and we'll
No,
start the
I
hunt
said-
thing after we do our shot. Okay, here we go.
No, you said if we say that when you're asking
Look,
a
don't
question.
argue with me. This is
When
the
you're asking
problem
a
we
question.
have
Mary
at the gym every
Gotta
day.
love it. This is great.
At the gym every day, she wants to argue with me about what I said. I know what I said.
You didn't evidently, because I messed you up.
Oh, well, I'm so glad you recorded.
Clearly.
It doesn't matter. You can edit this shit later on.
No, but I'm sure that he's gonna edit it in my
In
favor.
our favor.
He's gonna. Oh, you're sure he's gonna edit in your favor?
There's
Yeah.
more of us than you.
I doubt it. I doubt it. He knows who Daddy is. I'm Daddy.
You're not his dad.
Not his daddy. But I'm your daddy.
No, you're
No,
not.
you're not.
My daddy's name.
I'm old
Ken.
enough to be her daddy.
Well, we've talked about this.
What are these?
There's supposed to be glow sticks, but it's not glowing.
Is it alcohol?
Maybe it's too dark.
Okay,
It's too bright.
we both gotta pay the piper, Andrea. Your turn first. Go ahead.
Oh, did you chop that lemon up with your cold steel knife?
I absolutely
You
did. And it was so sharp. No, body shots. We're not cheersing it.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are.
No.
Oh, yes, you are.
No.
Come on, let's go.
One. Okay, ready? You're going.
I'm going first. Ready? Where am I putting this, Wendy? You help
I
me out.
think you're supposed to put it in the belly.
On the belly.
I gotta get more water.
Ready?
Nice, nice.
Oh, you're breathing. I'm wiping.
Oh, sorry that I'm breathing.
Don't
bro.
breathe. Stop breathing.
Okay.
All right, sushi girl.
God bless America.
Well, if you get pulled over later, just tell them that.
Officer, it wasn't me. I was the body shot table earlier.
Your turn.
I already drank one.
Oh, horseshit. It
No,
didn't
I
count
didn't.
then.
It didn't count. I never said
Let me
it.
tell you something. You are.
I never said the HUH. I never said
The
it.
camera.
Oh, look how smart she is.
I didn't
Do
say
you see the
huh.
scoreboard?
Wait, if I say
Yeah,
it,
you
then
picked that
who do
up.
I get to take the body shot off of?
If you say what?
If I get caught saying huh.
Oh. Well, then what? Then what?
Then who, do I get to choose?
Chelsea.
who I-
Now you
Chelsea's done that.
No.
Yeah.
We got Chelsea
Come on,
on.
dude.
No,
Come
dude,
on.
Chelsea's.
Alright.
Chelsea's
There's that.
a little on the timid side. I'm trying to make her come out of the
Timid.
closet.
Timid, dude.
You know, kick that
I'm
closet
just
door
not-
off the hinges
I'm
with the front key.
not about the naked life, okay?
Hey.
Look, I'm all about hippies and roses, man.
What does that have to do with anything?
Man, Donnie, you made a mess. Look at all the eyes everywhere.
Alright,
I see all the ice everywhere. It's everywhere.
go back to your
Nice.
Okay, all right. So we got shit to talk about. So somebody needs to do their drink. Who's gonna do their drink?
I'm drinking and I just had a shot.
But Wendy said the word.
Dude, no one's gonna do that. Carry on.
Yeah.
No one's gonna do it. I'm the host of this show. Right? I'll shut this shit down. I'll hit the gong on you.
You
Gong!
gonna go home?
Huh?
You gonna go home?
No, I'm gonna stand right here. The goons will come get you.
So,
So,
Andy, how
Okay, so I'm gonna be on the main card.
How
We're going home. We lost subject somehow.
It'll start at 9 Central Standard Time on Access TV. That will be July 1st. And you guys can't miss that, okay?
So let's talk about some of the other fights on the card, right? So, I mean, there's 16 fights on that card. I think we would be here all night talking about the amateur side, but let's start at the TV side of the card. You ain't got to pick on your own fight. We already know who you think's going to win. The same person that I think's going to win. But then fight number 2. We got, I think, who's up in 2?
Is it Jewel?
No,
it's not
Jill Swain.
Kendrick.
No.
No, it's somebody else.
No,
it's dear.
Damn, if I had a fight card from me, no. Anyway, all right, so let's move on down the
That
card.
part's gonna get edited.
Let's go to the Jewel Scott fight. We got Jewel Scott, Ricky Murphy. Who you got on that one?
Jewel Scott.
By what?
KO.
KO, maybe.
What
Round 2.
Y'all plotted that shit.
No, we did not. I was sitting there all day.
I was gonna say knockout as
She's in
well.
her room. I've
You
been.
gonna
I'm
say
always
KO
in my
round 2?
room.
Well,
He's strong.
I'll say KO round 1. That's my guess. So, all right, we're all on the same page with Jewel Scott. Let's move to the main event because I think a lot of these fights are going to be competitive fights, but I think the guy who is supposed to win these fights on the TV side is probably going to win most of them. You know, you're the guy who's supposed to win.
Yeah, the main event's
Well,
hard
it's a
to
win,
pick.
so.
It's a win-win
Somebody's
situation.
gonna
What they
win.
keep saying I'm about sick of hearing that shit.
And there it comes. The song.
Yeah.
No matter whatever.
You wanted
You're
that
the one
walkout.
who started.
I didn't. You did.
They
You
keep-
overplayed it in your head. That's what you
I
did.
did do that.
Yeah, you did do that. I got that song right here.
Okay, all right. So Tony Kelly versus Kevin the Angel of Death Aguilar. All right, now check this out. These guys have been on a collision course in
Yeah, for a long
MMA
time.
since they were amateurs. Now, what you got to realize is both of these dudes have UFC potential, and you might see both of them in the UFC down the road. You're definitely going to see the winner of this fight in the UFC very shortly, but you could see both of them. So that being said, knowing that, I mean, y'all kind of have an insight on the situation that they're training under. Who is your pick for the Kevin Aguilar Tony Kelly fight in the main event for Legacy 57?
Tony Kelly.
Yeah, I got,
You got Tony?
I got Tony. Nothing against Kevin. Kevin's great.
Kevin's
but
great?
I
I
definitely, I think I have Tony for this one for sure.
Where you at?
Yeah.
Yeah? Kelly? Over there? Same thing?
Kelly.
All right. Well, I'm already
Not to
going
be
against
even
you.
biased,
I'm
but
not going against you.
no.
I mean, he's gotten a lot better since his last fight. And his last fight, he really wasn't himself, I don't think. But I mean, it was a tough fight for him.
Mm-hmm.
He fought against Levi.
Moles, that's
Yeah.
right. A Brandon Quick brown belt, I think.
Yeah. And Levi's still doing great. He just won against a veteran UFC fighter.
Yeah.
His
Last
fight.
night,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it was last
Mhm.
night.
Friday night, yeah.
Yeah, and Tony beat Levi. I don't know. And so, we'll see.
All right, cool. Let's talk for a minute because, you know, as a fight, I had over 100 fights. You know, I had to cut weight for all of those fights. I started cutting weight when I was 10 years old. So I know what it felt like to cut weight as a man. But
You were a man at 10 years old.
at 8 years old, I had a full-time job
He
and a
probably
girlfriend.
took the cut weight.
And a
I was like, what?
He probably just walked in and he was at weight.
Whatever.
So do
shit.
I saw them shorts.
Man, look,
I saw them shorts. Where are those shorts
No.
I
at?
had a
He was like
15-year-old
this.
girlfriend.
Where are
I
those
said,
shorts
"Look,
at?"
Like
bitch,
that one was
you
good.
better have my dinner made when I get home. I'm gonna be on your ass.
Oh my god, Johnny.
Yeah.
That's the way it was, man. You know, I'm
Where are
old
those
school.
little shorts at? I gotta pull them out. They're adorable.
Oh, I think you're fine.
They're so great though.
For the little
When
ones
you,
with
yeah, when
the
you
blue
were
ones.
competing as a man at 8 years old.
Oh,
Yes.
I should go get the
We're not
little
showing
blue
my
ones.
little shorts.
They're
They're
Amazon.
adorable.
We're not showing my
You've
little
been
shorts.
cutting since you were 10.
We're not
Look how
showing.
ready
So you can do body
Yes,
shots,
get
but
ready.
Yeah,
you
you are
shorts.
shorts.
Okay. Well, guess what? I knocked a lot of 8-year-olds out in them damn shorts.
Yeah, good for you.
Man, I held the fort down.
So, where I was headed with that before I was so rudely interrupted is that I've never cut weight as a woman, and I know that it is much more difficult as a woman to cut extreme. You know, as male fighters, we have extreme weight cuts sometimes, right? And our bodies let us do that because we're 68% water by volume, where you're 55% water by volume, and everybody thinks a woman's body has more water than a man, but that's just not scientifically true. So it's harder for you to cut, to make that huge water cut the way that a man does. Tell us how it's affecting you. Tell us how you have led up to this fight over the last week and entered your weight cut stage, and how it affects you as a woman that walks around at 122 pounds but fights at 105.
Well, I'm trying to be 116 by tomorrow morning, so then I'll have 9 or 10 pounds of water to cut. I don't want to go over than that. I haven't done more than that, but I pretty much stayed consistent between 118 and 120, not 122, but
Well, you know.
yeah, I have some bad days or good days, but yeah, I have to diet way sooner than Angel usually would. I don't know. It's because I have no idea. It's just the way it is. I'm still learning each fight too, so it changes.
You know, you have fought as heavy as 135 as an amateur, which in my mind explains a lot of why your record as an amateur was a little bit lopsided, because you took fights way out of your weight class. And then when you and I met, and I told you, I said, I don't even think 115 is your weight class, I think 105 is your weight class. What did you think when I told you that?
I thought you were crazy. I was like, oh, yeah, right. I was like, there's no way I could shrink down. I already have trouble shrinking down to 115, but my whole amateur career, I never really had to cut weight. Like 5 fights I fought at 125, and that's my walk weight. I just never really wanted to cut weight. I like food and
Like
beer and stuff.
And
So-
now she's drinking coffee.
Yeah,
Beer.
I'm drinking water actually. It just looks better than my gallon, but yeah. So
Drinking water and eating a blow pop.
yeah.
So we're all asking Andy questions right now.
Like how about you, Andrea? Like tell us about your weight cut, because she cuts from like.
You know, that's kind of where I'm headed with this. I mean, I'm interested in the women's weight cut because, you know, mainstream MMA obviously is flooded by men fighting because as it should be. But the ladies are starting to become mainstream, and we would like to know as men. I'm sure a lot of the fans would like to know how your weight cut differs from a man's weight cut, and why maybe it's more difficult for you to make a weight class, or why you can't cut as much weight as a guy your size.
Well, I mean, women are known to hold and retain water more so than men do.
Even though your body is less water than a man.
Yeah, I mean, like, our bodies are meant to retain water. I don't know. They just store it, especially when.
Did Jesus
when-
tell you that? I'm just asking.
Now look,
They
so
kinda got
I just mean,
upset.
especially whenever we start to cut weight, because then our bodies start acting differently, and then it seems like we're always end up starting our period, and then we end up retaining water and bloating and blah blah blah. This crazy stuff happens.
Yeah.
And,
I've been hearing that from women all my life.
Yeah.
I think it's a bunch of horse shit.
No, it's not.
It's
I mean-
really uncomfortable. Too.
I mean, I have the IUD birth control thing, so I don't have periods, but I still bloat, I still cramp,
Yeah.
and I still retain water.
Well, I bloat and I cramp too. I bloat and I cramp too. I don't bitch about it.
Not like this.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but my ovaries swell.
Have you ever felt like?
Well, my
have you
ovaries
ever
swell
felt-
too.
Have you ever felt like there was a T-Rex trying to get out of your bladder before?
No, but I sparred with
Have you ever
several
given
T-Rex.
birth to a baby?
I
Sorry,
but
babe.
guess what?
Sorry,
Excuse
Val.
me. No, I'm not a party foul. I just feel shit.
You almost did. You better move
What was
that
your
stuff.
question? Have I ever given
Have you ever-
birth to
yeah.
The kid.
a kid? No, I haven't.
Ow.
You said a T-Rex, as a matter of
She
fact.
said it to
Actually,
You said a T-Rex.
that's what a period feels like.
Well, guess what? I've sparred with a bunch of T-Rexes.
You
know
talking
what?
about Black War?
They can't
I'm
touch me.
joking, I'm joking.
I just put that hand on the head, and the T-Rex can't touch me. He's going.
Shut up.
It's over with.
I said that. I'm a terrible person.
She's so sweet.
Mike Moore's going to see this episode.
I know, I'm a terrible person.
Mike Moore, I didn't
I'm
say it.
sorry.
The personality dynamic is
Yeah.
crazy.
I only said it because of the.
Como días, cabrón, chingada.
Anyway.
What were you trying to say in
But anyway,
I don't
yeah.
know, but it was some shit I heard in Tombstone.
Something about
I heard
shit.
that shit in Tombstone.
Say it again.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say
Say it
it.
again.
It was
Let the
cool.
Mexican-
When I heard it in Tombstone, it was cool. It ain't cool.
He's a man. He's a man.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Shit.
Oh, mercy.
Speaking of bloating and everything, how are you dealing with your suspension?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Well, you know, that's kind of a whole episode by itself, her suspension. And we will go there because she's pretty much suspended from everything, including holding hands and walking down the fucking street.
Well, let her explain. She was bloated that day, and that's why.
Well,
she
first
took
of
that
all,
fluid off her.
I am broke.
Well,
And that sucks.
Yes. Okay.
That's how suspension is.
yeah,
affecting me.
yeah. They tell you that. Let me tell you how suspension works. They tell you that. Guess what?
You can't make any more
You
money.
can't work at all. Your job is taken from you. But guess what, bitch? You owe us money.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? That's how suspension works.
That was
So,
money.
so if you get fired from a job, let's say you get fired from Lowe's and you go to work at Home Depot. Well, you can go to the Lowe's can't say, bitch, you can't go work at Home Depot because we fired you. They do that shit in MMA. You know, if Nevada doesn't like what she did, then they suspend her in Louisiana. Even if what she did was legal, which it was
Mhm,
in
it was
Louisiana, you know,
Now
they
come
suspend
on
her
then.
across the board. We'll get into that in a later episode because I'm starting to get crunk and I'm ready to hook somebody. So we're gonna calm this shit down and go somewhere else.
Calm down, calm down.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Why don't we bring Kendrick in here and talk about his fight?
Well, let's do one more thing before we do that because we got some great fighters fighting on Legacy and I'm excited about that. But we all got to be a part, 1, 2, 3, 4, of Donald Cerrone's big win over Patrick Cote. Yeah.
Look, we even have Donald Cerrone joining us tonight.
Yeah, that's right. Donald
Yeah.
Cerrone jumped
Yeah.
up.
Donald
DC.
Cerrone.
DC is always watching over us. The man with the hat. I was the first man with the hat, but I would definitely, you know, bestow that upon him.
I guess
now.
you are a few years older than him.
A few years. I could be his dad.
No, you don't. He's like
You're not
30.
alone, so.
How old is
You're
Donald?
not
Like
alone.
33?
My age, yeah, somewhere around there.
maybe 30,
Well, I could
33.
be
He's
your-
either 30 or 33. So
I
he'd
could
be like
be
7
your-
years older than him.
Like
No,
your brother.
horseshit.
Oh my God, yes. He's in his.
You're
he's 30.
32?
I'm 34. I think you might be even younger than me. Like
Younger
a
than
year.
you.
You're like 33 or
Damn
something.
right.
How
Look,
about I Google it?
let me explain something to you. If he's 8 years younger than me, he could be my
How
son.
about
Oh my God, you don't get
I'm just letting you know. That's the way it is.
how about I ask him? I'll just
Because
text
you
him.
were a man.
I was a grown man with a
So
girlfriend
Ronnie,
and a
how old
full-time
are
job.
you?
You didn't even have balls.
Johnny. Grown man
I'm
stuff.
gonna get banned for saying balls.
Where'd the beer tub girl go?
He's right there.
I need a beer.
Same picture.
Gotcha.
1, 2, 3. Cheese.
Cheese.
Okay.
Y'all need a selfie stick. As much as y'all do that,
I have a selfie stick.
I
You want me
thought
to go get
selfie
it?
sticks were the
Didn't
stupidest
I buy you
thing
one?
ever.
You did?
Wait a
Okay,
minute.
wait,
Hey,
wait,
I don't
wait.
like to-
Wendy Star, Wendy Star, ladies and gentlemen, Wendy Star
How about
just
yes,
brought me my
Johnny
beer
Brew.
and cracked it
Say
open
that
for
while
me.
he's
Thank you,
moving.
Wendy Star.
Ready?
Here's
1,
that. What's up?
2. Hey, Chels. 3.
I'm not looking
That's
at
good.
you.
Bam.
So we're doing selfies as we got a camera on. Is that what
Well,
we're
it's
doing?
real.
So
On
my
radio.
show, this show is not interesting.
You were
enough for
introduced.
No, it is actually. See what
So
I'm.
while I'm doing
See
that,
what
y'all
I'm
take a
doing.
selfie.
See what I'm doing while we are doing our little podcast and stuff right now.
We're
I'm
behind the
sending out.
scenes.
I'm sending out tweets to people and telling them to ask us questions.
Okay,
tonight.
well, you know what? Let's go
So
beyond
I have
the.
a few people asking questions.
Let's go beyond the suspension thing a little
Okay,
bit.
and we'll get to
Because
y'all's
we're
questions.
gonna go to the official legal suspension that you're under. But it seems like these days you're suspended from everything.
Yeah, yeah.
You're suspended from Periscope.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Hey, Periscope loves me enough to let me be unsuspended. They gave me my account back, but I was suspended for like 2 months.
Yeah.
What'd you put
Why is
on
that?
there?
What'd you do? Would you performance enhancing drugs Periscope?
No, I mean, I was, okay, on fight night, I would show clips of the fights, to have things to talk about with
Can't
my
do that
fans.
shit, man. That's against federal law, bro.
She's an outlaw.
But I'm not doing that.
This is outlaw Muay Thai right here, baby.
I'm not gonna do that anymore, just like I'm not gonna take fluid pills anymore.
You're not gonna take fluid pills anymore? Really?
Huh?
What are you gonna do for diuretics then?
I'm gonna take a,
You take a big shit the night before?
yeah,
That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna take.
If you stick a blade of grass up
Pop
your
it
ass.
natural diuretic.
Look, I'm telling you the truth.
Magnesium citrate.
No, citrate. That's bullshit. Take a blade of grass and stick it up your ass. And you pipe your ass up in the air like this.
Don't do that,
And-
don't do
No,
that.
I'm telling you what to do. And you stick the blade of grass up your ass, and if you let it sit there for about 5 minutes, you'll have to run to the bathroom and shit. That's the way it is. I promise you, it's human nature.
What? How do you?
Is this what you started doing for weight cuts when you were a man? And
Man, look,
Man,
look,
hey.
I go back to caveman times.
yeah?
Yeah, I was fighting when we used to wrap our hands with loincloths. You know what I'm saying? So we was cutting with
Was it
blades of
college
grass on
days?
it.
That's why you
Okay.
think you're
You know?
lying. That's why you think
I
that.
am? No, I'm not lying.
Hey Donnie,
Fucking-
will you hand me my wine over there so I can fill my glass up?
Why don't you keep whining, maybe? Huh? What's up? Okay.
He's what's upping already. Damn.
That's the one.
All right, there's
Hey
your
Chelsea,
wine.
you did a good job. This is pretty good.
So let's explain to the general public why you're such an alcoholic these days. Because you're, suspended, obviously. She can't fight. So instead of fight, she just said, fuck it, I'll just drink. And so,
Gotta be good at something.
where most of the time we'd be whooping somebody's ass, now we just whooping
Gotta be
that
a
bottle's
champion in
ass.
something and
All the time.
drinking wine.
Hey, wait, Avery, can I ask you, what exactly was the reason for the suspension?
We're getting into that. We're gonna get into that. I'll let you answer that question, but we're gonna get into that. Go ahead.
Oh, wait, go for it now?
I'll answer the question. She got suspended because she's a dumbass. That's why.
She's
She
not
didn't
a
read the
dumbass.
rules. She didn't read the rules. Did you read the rules? Did you read the rules?
Look, they said they were drug
Okay, I'm
testing me.
here.
I thought they
That's
were
all I
drug
thought.
testing me for drugs.
Like who?
I didn't think that a fluid pill was a drug.
That's why you told us it's flu.
Yes. Yeah, it was just a.
An over-the-counter Walgreens fluid pill. But I'm being devil's advocate.
Yeah. What the hell?
Whoops. Anyway.
But that could be, in their eyes, that could be a masking agent
Look,
for
you
PEDs.
look. I did look over their thing and their or
Nevada, South.
But you can't even
Nevada
take
State Athletic
sleeping pills or ibuprofen, stuff like that, so, I mean, they're really strict.
They're trying to kill everyone.
When is the suspension up?
December. Yep.
So we have some things in the work that we'll be announcing soon, hopefully, that will get us back in action.
Yeah, for real.
Anyways, that's a depressing subject.
Yeah, but.
Okay, no.
We
How
started talking
about
that shit,
though,
everybody-
Andrea won 4 gold in the Europa
Yeah, that's a good subject, that's a good
in
subject.
Dallas.
Yeah.
12
I didn't even hear what y'all said.
I said you won 4 gold in Europa tournament, the jiu-jitsu tournament in
But
Dallas.
only
Oh,
in divisions.
Only in your division, and
Only
in
in the 4
absolute.
divisions.
Yes,
No one else is
so
5
listen,
divisions.
I just competed, was it 2 weekends ago?
Yes.
2 weekends ago in Texas at the Europa for Fight to Win. And I competed in 4 divisions and I did win gold. I had like 12 matches. At least it seemed, I think it was 12
Yeah,
matches.
11 or 12.
But I was able to compete in that. So, and that was a jiu-jitsu tournament.
But aren't you suspended? How can you do that?
You know what? I think that I should be allowed to compete in jiu-jitsu tournaments, not MMA. In August, I am supposed to compete for another Fight to Win, or for another Fight to Win in Orlando. No, not Orlando.
New Orleans.
That's it, New Orleans.
But for jiu-jitsu.
What are we going to Orlando for?
For the
You need to
IKF.
stockpile weapons.
No,
in
we
this
are going to
area.
Orlando for the IKF.
Hmm.
That's in July, but August is New Orleans. Anyways, so a few days ago, I got a phone call from the Louisiana Commission saying that I was not allowed to compete in a jiu-jitsu tournament in Louisiana, in New Orleans. And I don't even know why, because it's jiu-jitsu. It's not even MMA. And they told me that the Nevada called them because they got word that I was supposed to be competing in a jiu-jitsu match.
So,
And so now they're trying to shut that down. I
so
don't
Big
know.
Brother got involved.
Nevada got involved.
Who is Big Brother?
Big brother.
Yeah. I guess
And they
Big
tried
Brother.
to shut you down. But what happened? Louisiana has these wonderful laws on the books that are called Louisiana Revised Statute
State
number
laws.
4:58 state that Louisiana Boxing and Wrestling Commission has no jurisdiction over jiu-jitsu tournaments or any traditional martial arts venue at all. So they can spin their wheels all you want, but guess what? We still fighting in that in that Fight to Win Pro 10
Yep.
that will be aired on flowgrappling.com on August the 6th.
Would you like to read it off?
No, I would not like to read it off because that's a long ass thing to read off.
Don't do it.
But it clearly says that the Boxing Commission
Has
basically
no
has no power over.
and neither does Nevada's
Jiu-jitsu.
commission. They don't govern jiu-jitsu in Nevada
No, but they're calling Louisiana and trying to keep me from making money.
Because the haters, man, they know what you are. You a superstar.
Yeah.
She's an outlaw, baby.
That's right.
Delilah, you suspended.
Suspend.
But guess what? I'm gonna compete in August because I'm allowed.
She's an outlaw.
That's
And it's
right.
legal.
And
It's
you
legal in
can't stop.
Louisiana.
Because it's a state law.
Tell them you're an outlaw.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah.
No.
I'm an
I'm an
outlaw,
outlaw.
baby.
Quick on the draw, right?
Whatever. I mean, I really do hope that you let me back in Nevada. Eventually.
After talking crap about you, I hope
Straight
you
to
back
your
in.
mouth.
Whoa.
Can we just be friends?
Let me say this. You know, the
You did,
state of
we did.
Nevada has nothing to do with the commission of Nevada. And I think the commission of Nevada is over the top with the way that they punish and
My lawyer said that too. He agreed.
over the top.
Something a lawyer would say.
Well,
Yeah.
the problem
As a
is,
defense attorney, shit.
the real problem
He's from
is-
Nevada.
is that none of those
Agreed.
commissioners have competed in the sport. So, you know.
No, the issue I have is when a guy who's never had a fight before tells me how I should cut weight. He tells me what I should do to cut weight. What weight have you ever cut in your life? You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what?
Besides getting circumcised, that's about the only weight you ever cut in your life.
Mine's
You know what I mean?
Mine's actually.
Don't tell me
there.
how to cut weight. You don't know how.
Just give me a silly.
You've never seen an
Keep it
MMA fight.
classy.
You don't know the difference in that and a
Keep it
jiu-jitsu
classy.
tournament. How are you going to try to classify them together?
Exactly,
You
when
know
they were
what
trying
I'm
to legalize it in New York and they compared it to like,
Hey, can I just say right now?
saying? Cockfighting and shit.
yeah, and
I don't
hangings.
feel that way,
and
but
everything.
thank
It's
you.
like clearly they don't know what they're talking about, so how can they
When you're
govern
looking
it?
that way, your butt looks like a straight peach.
We're talking about butt, so now my attention, my
Kendrick's
ears
been
are.
having me squat a lot.
Your ass looks amazing from
Yeah.
this angle. I'm just
From an
saying.
angle,
Yeah,
yeah.
where you sit behind
You have a-
It
you have a
looks
great
like-
angle
it
on
looks
your
like an
ass.
upside down heart.
Your ass.
That's what- Oh, I can't tell.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's really good.
Really? I feel the
Oh,
body
you're so
shot.
always a-
Huh?
I only
Huh?
What did you miss out?
You did that on purpose.
Huh?
Yep, you're losing.
No.
H-U-H.
I'm losing what?
Said you're losing, and I said H-U-H.
I ain't losing shit. I'm up 10-1.
She's been drinking because she's all Olympians.
What does that even mean right there, Donnie?
Well,
It
That
means
means-
Donnie.
That
It
I
means
know,
I
yeah.
win. It means I win 10-1.
It means
And you can throw a pee at me if you want to, but I still win 10-1.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You're not getting no points. You understand?
Oh, anyway.
I get points when I wake up.
Well, for not dying.
Wait.
I mean-
Something just disappeared. Donnie,
Your phone.
give it back.
I mean,
Look, I gotta stay in
Okay.
contact with our Twitter people, Facebook. They're all sending us messages. They're asking us questions.
all
So what's the
right.
first question?
Yeah.
Well, ask me a question from
Let's see.
somebody from Twitter. I'd be glad to answer it
Okay, what?
in my most
Wait, Adrian.
humble
I
and.
wanna read them to you.
You wanna read them to me?
Yeah, I'll read you the questions and then you answer, alright?
Right on.
well,
Alright, that way you can't read it and then like think ahead of time about your answer. I want you to be confident.
here are a few.
Okay.
There's just a few. I gotta post more about it so people will keep reading.
Alright. First question. How did the recent photo shoot come about? Are you satisfied with the results?
Hold up.
First of all,
I got a quick question after you answer this one. Go ahead.
I think that
Answer away, dude.
Well,
That photo shoot was badass.
I think
Yeah.
so. I think Timothy Lee Eddington, he did an amazing job, and I think the photo shoot turned out great. I mean, we periscoped it, so obviously all of our fans got to see some of it. I mean, I did shut it off before, you know.
You got naked.
Yeah.
I didn't get naked. I mean, I was topless, but
Woo!
nobody saw that. Nobody saw that.
She did have a wardrobe.
She did it for her husband. It was a picture
Oh,
on his
you think
phone.
that was for me? That was your thing? That's
That was
for
for
me?
you. You made her do it.
Whatever. Anyways,
Whatever.
I didn't show anything to the camera, so nobody saw anything. You might have thought that y'all were gonna see something because I did see someone like stole our Periscope video and put it
Well,
on
I thought I
YouTube.
saw something too because I was walking into this restaurant and they had two buttons sewed to a wall. And I was like, Andrew! And I was like, oh, fuck, it's just a wall. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to say I don't have any boobs.
Andrew.
I'm just saying.
Just nipples.
No, I'm just saying.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Anyways.
So anyway,
Okay.
question number 2 is,
Question number 2 is, if you did not have the KGB nickname, which I'm pretty sure you need to tell people because you're going to get asked a bajillion times for the rest of your life.
already been asked a
what
bajillion.
KGB means. Do you have any others up your sleeves that you liked?
Well, the only other one that really came to mind was the Karate Cowgirl. And
Nice.
Donnie really thought that would have been
It's a
awesome,
little
the
red.
Karate Cowgirl.
Kinda nice.
But
Yeah.
KGB I did get stuck with. And it is, it just means that I'm like a killer or an assassin, you know. I mean, it comes from the Russian KGB, you know.
you look like a Russian broad, period.
Donnie thinks.
Even the Russian coach said that. The
I don't
coach
know,
from
do I?
Moscow said the same shit. You wear a Russian
I really
shirt.
wish that I had my Russian hat right now. I need my Russian hat. Dadgummit, the furry one. With the little sickle in
That's
hand.
hot.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
It was
That-
very
You
hot.
need one for the wintertime.
I do, I need that.
one.
I think I'm gonna get one for y'all next time.
I got you a good one right here, Mama. See
They
that?
could be the Russian twins.
Alright, so Jeremy Oh My at Mirrors2222 says, great spot for a podcast. What's your dream fight and what's your nightmare fight?
Oh, that's a
Good
good
question.
one.
It is a good
Who's that guy? That's a good question,
It's
man.
Well, if I ever had to fight Cyborg, she would definitely be
At
mine.
Mears 222. Okay.
If my nightmare fight would be having to fight Cyborg, but I mean,
Did you see
I
her?
love
She just said
Cyborg.
that she would kill one or like.
Like Cyborg said that? I
Yeah,
kind of believe her.
I just saw that.
but then my dream fight, I just want to freaking win the Invicta World Championship belt, and I want to win a UFC World Championship belt. So whoever I have to fight to get those two, is what I want to do. It's my dream.
Sure.
All right.
Heard that shit.
Yeah.
Marky Mark says, "Do you guys watch Game of Thrones?"
No.
No, that's Sunday. That's right now.
You know, yeah.
Actually, no.
We're doing
Yeah, Game of Thrones is a problem because
No.
A, they have English accents and we're not into that shit.
No, I mean, like, I think it
I
looks
need
cool and
subtitles
all,
for
but
that.
I just have so many other shows that I watch.
Johnny.
Ah, that
like
was
our
directed
podcast.
towards somebody else.
Okay.
That's also in the room.
Let's see. Kenny Chester says to you, "You are beautiful and a great fighter. Really enjoying following you. Your husband is a lucky man."
Yes,
Look
you
at
are.
that.
Yes, you
Is
are.
that what y'all think I'm a lucky guy?
Yeah.
Y'all think I'm lucky? Y'all think this shit is luck?
Yeah.
Good luck or bad luck?
Yeah,
Great
Okay.
Jackpot.
Help.
Alright, ladies, so get in here.
No, what are we doing now?
Hey, we're here on our podcast. It's our first podcast.
So we're taking a selfie on the podcast.
It's a
Ask
video.
questions. You can ask Andy Wynn here some questions. You can ask me questions. You can ask Chelsea. Or you can ask my husband, my coach, Donnie Aaron, questions as well. Or you can ask Wendy Lopez. She's our beard tub girl tonight. But
And has the biggest tits in the room.
she has some awesome boobies.
Oh.
Big boobies.
Boobs don't lie.
Big boobies.
But
We
if you
lose
let
our
me
boobies.
keep let me eat for a few more months, I got you on that.
Hey, am I singing Friday or no?
Huh?
Am I singing Friday or no?
If you want to.
Okay.
Alright.
Double check on that. This is something I'm gonna have to
All right.
Um,
All right.
All right.
I did.
Put the McConaughey on
Alright,
it.
alright.
Hey, there's a camera right there.
Guess what? We can edit all this shit.
Please don't. Please don't. I want you to leave.
I like it just the way it is. I like it just the way
It's
it is.
real, this is how we talk.
Yes,
Please
so-
leave it all.
I just put some fucking time in this, man.
We have it's 7:53.
7:53.
Swear to God. You want a fresh one? Anyways, alright,
So
so
anyways, on to the next question.
we're going to the next question.
Yes.
Alright, Owen? You with me? Okay.
Hey, I have a question real quick.
Ask
Is Matt fighting this week
No,
too?
no,
Is it just
he's not.
Tony?
I have to be very careful what I say, but no, Matt is not fighting.
Okay.
Matt is doing very well,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna continue to do very well.
Yeah.
This is no, knock on him, you know what I'm saying? He's going where he's supposed to go, period, that's all I'm saying.
Cool. So Tony is the main event?
Tony's the main event, fighting Kevin, the Angel of Death.
But the co-main event, who's co-main event?
Which is
Darren.
Derek Grant's fighting Dave Burrows,
D-Rod.
right?
There we
He's
go.
fighting Dave Burrows, yeah?
Let's talk about that.
Okay, let's talk about that. We'll talk about it longer than the fight lasts.
All right.
Okay, the fight's over. Derek won by guillotine choke. Fight's over. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what it is.
Now,
Derek's gonna win.
I remember watching Derek.
I can't wait to see Derek. I really wish I was fighting with him, Derek. I wish I was fighting Derek. I wish I was fighting Tony, Andy,
Well, you could be.
Kendrick.
You could be tonight. You could be next week. Why aren't you?
Why do we have to get the press together?
I'm just saying. You could be.
Y'all see what I deal with? He rubs it in my face.
You could be fighting next week. All you gotta do
She
is
rubs
right.
it in your face.
Cheeks and all. Hell no. All right, so we're kind of winding down. Like the party cast has been less than festive. because you're cutting weight,
Yep.
you're approved, you ain't said nothing.
No,
I've said a lot of shit.
she said a lot, but we need to ask her
But
questions.
Buckus has done better than you.
Hey, I have her CD, we should put it on.
No!
Oh, we should play
No!
Buckus.
Hey,
Yeah.
hold up. She's here?
No.
Oh, yeah, she's back.
No!
Yes. Sing together.
Nope. First
Yes.
of all,
There you go.
She has a-
First
She
of
has
all,
a CD,
bitch,
she
hold
has
on.
she has an album.
Are you serious?
We're
Yeah,
trying to
Chelsea.
promote you, homie.
Chelsea.
They want to fucking pick you
Chelsea.
up, dog.
Seriously.
Dude, go get your guitar.
Sort of.
Go get your guitar.
Hey, look.
Yes,
Go
Jack.
get it.
your guitar.
Look,
Yes.
you now have no choice.
Dude,
You
I'm
now
not
have
gonna
no
play a
choice.
song. I haven't practiced.
No, we're not asking you to play songs.
Play
Chelsea,
two chords.
Play guitar.
Play two chords and say
Chelsea.
Donnie is.
Well, I would
Just
never.
play two chords, that's all.
People like you say
That's fine, you can say that.
Chelsea, are you serious? I did not know you were a musician.
She likes to sing.
Yeah.
I'm not.
We got 5 minutes to show off your skills. Otherwise, I'm gonna show off
Right
my
now.
skills. My skills all
Come
involve
on, bro. Donnie.
Yes.
You do realize that you
Shot.
can edit this and that
Shot,
we have to
shot,
have
shot,
like more than
No, you don't realize that. I know. Let's do shots right now. What's that? Bam.
Not me.
Chelsea.
Oh, you can. I'm sorry. She's fighting. That's what I shall not give my fighter a shot.
What's your
He's
preference?
not
Andrew
gonna
will.
lie.
I sing and I
She needs a
songwrite.
shot, just so I can
I don't
live
do
it.
much with
Here
There I go. Johnny. Thank you.
And songs above your head.
Yes, I know.
I'm the singer. He's the singer.
Hey, just so y'all know, Andy Wynn decorated our.
Look, yeah.
Yeah,
Please
Isn't
take
that
note.
a nice touch?
Oh,
It's a
the
nice
bridge.
touch.
I shook his hand real quick.
Andy Wynn decorated it, so this must have came from her closet.
That's the Pansy and Bra decor on our chandeliers. I sniffed them all to make sure they were clean. And they were.
Smell like Asian food.
I did. It just smelled like fried rice or nothing. So we hung them on the chandeliers.
She's a singer.
She's a singer?
She's a singer.
I
I'm a
would,
guitarist.
I would use
Okay.
quotation
No.
marks.
No.
Yeah.
Not the case.
Come on.
She's a singer.
I want my lemon cut only by a cold steel knife.
Only,
Go ahead
oh,
and
you want me to
sign.
cut you a lemon by
Yeah.
a cold steel knife? Watch what happens.
My
Bring
cold
your
What I
steel
cut.
knife.
The kidnapper.
What I cut them off
And
on
I only want it sliced with the best knife in the world.
the best knife in the world out of the box, right?
Yep.
She looks
Because
like
one-
Grace too.
Because it's cold
You know
steel.
Because it's a dangerous blade, yep.
It is
Watch
cold
it, what
steel.
happens.
Put you in my
Slice that
Make
shit
sure
up.
you
Why
remember
is
for
it
it.
there?
I want my lemon. What is
No,
this?
because
Oh.
what I'm gonna give you is.
Look at that beautiful slice of lemon.
Thank you.
I
You're
know.
welcome.
Yeah.
Wait, can I see that? Can I see that? I just want to see that. This is mine.
You trust her with a knife? Yeah, nice.
She's a country girl.
Woo!
There you go,
Alright.
take it back.
Well,
Cheers.
you're holding it like a girl. You're supposed to put,
Oh, am I supposed to hand it to you
yeah,
this way?
that way.
Yeah,
And
okay.
then
Whoever
grip
else
it this way.
tries to shed it.
Forgot,
What's wrong?
he's
That's
sensitive.
not
Cold
even-
steel. Don't send her any more knives until she goes to a knife safety course.
He is.
A cut and chop safety course.
Nice.
I'm gonna close it first. There you go.
Thank you.
Sweet.
I have to say and admit, this is probably the longest conversation that him and I have had in a long time.
I wasn't even talking to you. I was talking to everybody else.
I know, but I mean, I'm kind of involved, so.
Okay. Cool. How about that?
No,
You got down.
You guys went on a date last night though.
Yeah, that sucked.
No, it did not suck.
Yeah, it
Did
did.
you shoot without me?
Ugh.
Donnie,
Huh?
did you shoot without me?
Oh, are you shooting? Where
It's
the-
okay.
Someone should get him lessons
There's-
on taking a
there's
woman out.
one right
on a
there.
date.
Oh, here you go. You ready? What's up?
Eric.
I'll go out with him. I'll teach him.
She's gonna take me out next time.
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry,
Nice.
you're gone.
Ugh. Woo. Mercy.
This
That's
reminds
it
me
for
of the
me.
time.
I hope you guys enjoyed our first show. So,
That was awesome.
that was awesome. Thank you,
Okay, so
Stephen.
anyway-
Thank you.
Join us next week where we will have the winner of
And
Legacy's
new.
featherweight
And new.
championship right here on Andy
Wait,
Crazian Win and Andrea KGB Leeds podcast.
Wait,
And
I
I'm just here to support.
wait,
And I'll be
wait,
holding
wait,
the
wait.
cards behind them as they win.
Nice.
Hey, Andy, are you gonna do the Batman thing?
People are asking what is the link to our podcast.
Awesome.
That was badass. When I was
Well, we're gonna get a
just
scared
people,
him.
they were just like, damn, she's like, we're really not the baddest.
Who's Lopez?
I love that.
I was like, is
she's
Lopez
rocking it,
fighting
so-
too?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, you got it.
Random question.
I got you, let me got you.
Yeah. Okay.